I'm sure you've all heard the story of Rapunzel. It's a story that was passed down orally, so there are a number of different versions to the story. One of them goes like this. An evil witch, jealous of Rapunzel's beauty, locks her in a high tower and brainwashes her into thinking that she is ugly. Rapunzel ends up really believing that she is ugly and becomes afraid that people will run away from her because of her appearance ugliness. She chooses to stay in the tower, away from sight, for 18 years. Rapunzel was very beautiful, so much so that the prince fell in love with her at first sight. But once she really began to believe that she was ugly, nothing could convince her otherwise. If you feel that you're not good enough or that you're a failure in some way, it's that belief more than anything else that will hold you back. If you don't love and respect yourself, no one else will either. No, this is Kim's Hot Beat. On first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Friday, September 6th. Sorry my voice. It was Tonight by Speaker. Now, hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zell. When you're in love, everything about the person seems beautiful, even their faults. Trying loving yourself that way, unconditionally. Only people who know how to love themselves can love others after all. I love you. Here's how you can tune in to Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeon area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's random quiz will take home a CD from NCR. And part 2, Big Shot will be with us on Culture Code. We're also going to be having our special song for you, where we play all your request songs from the past that we couldn't play before. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Here is Hate Don't Hate by Dashibet and Don't Touch My Girl by Boyfriend. That was Hate Don't Hate by Dashibet and Don't Touch My Girl by Boyfriend. I'm going to see what messages you've left me. I'm going to read it right now. Stella from USA. It's been a lovely morning because of your radio show. Your voice gives me energy to wake up and start my day off on a good foot. Oppa, I have a song request. Could you please play Step by Step by one and only Zell? Please, please, please. Lucy from China. Kevin Oppa, today I want to request Loy Kim, Love, Love, Love. I was sad when I heard that he would go back to USA to continue his study. Love his voice. Pauline from France. Hello, Kevin. Hoping everything's fine for you. I haven't been able to listen to Hot Beat for so long. I'm sorry, but it's good to be back. I promise I will try to tune in as often as possible. I would like to request Money by P-Type and Swings. It would be great if you play it for me. Peter Ross from USA. Hey, Kevin. I just made a new account and it's really cool. Hotbeat is a great radio and I'll try to listen to every day. I love Arirang Radio. Nara from Tunisia. Hi, my name is Nara and I want to listen to A-Pink. No, no, no. Thank you, Arirang Radio. Fighting. Hotbeat. Fighting. Thanks for sharing. Here is your songs. No, No, No by A-Pink and Love, Love, Love by Roy Kim. Yes, No, No, No by A-Pink, Love, Love, Love by Roy Kim. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set it to auto login. So if you haven't got it, everybody, get it now. If you're joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the On Air button or download the Arirang Cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Now, drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. I'll be playing more music for you. Here is Money by P-Type and Swings featured by Kang Mini of Miss S, and Fly With You by Chuseok and Shori J featured by Chuhee. Discover the meaning behind lyrics on More Than Words. I want to sing, to dance, to be on stage. I barged into a composer's studio and offered to clean and do everything until he agreed to make me a singer. And all those efforts seemed to pay off because I got to be on stage. Everyone was shocked. I was wearing see-through plastic pants, dancing passionately and singing with emotion. And that wasn't all. I got tons of phone calls from worries mothers saying that their babies burst into tears when they saw me on TV. But I never gave up. I stuck my style of music and dance until those calls of protest became calls of support. Once I reached the top, I wanted to train future musicians. I created musicians who were even more successful than I was. I decided that Korea wasn't enough, so I took my music abroad, and I was able to gain fame and fortune. But at least I came back full circle and realized that nothing in the world was more important than having love. The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was Love Is The Best by JYP. JYP. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. Just as a literally giant Leo Tolstoy said at the end of his novel, What Men Live By. The most obvious yet unchanging truth of life is that we can't live without love. JYP is a producer who created countless K-pop stars, including Rain, 2PM, 2AM, and Miss A. Now he's back as a singer. He made lots of money and gained fame. He spent time working hard and time enjoying leisure. And after all that, he tried to make sense of it all through his song, Love Is The Best, looking back on his career as a singer, dancer, and producer. And his conclusion was that love is the best. JYP said that he wrote the song while on his trip on the Middle East and Israel, which he took to try to find the most compelling reason to live. Now, I'll be playing more music for you. Here is Maybe by Sunye, and this is Love by Jang Woo-young. Random quiz! On our random quiz, we give out random prizes each day like CDs from Beast, Epica, and To Yoon. Today's winner will receive a CD from NCR. Here's the question. September 1st, 2013 was a Sunday. Every year, the first day of September and this month begin on the same day. And in most countries, the 25th of this month is celebrated as Christmas. Which month is this? Oh, this is very easy. Number 1, June. Number 2, November. Number 3, December. Let me repeat it for you. September 1st, 2013 was a Sunday. Every year, the first day of September and this month begin on the same day. And in most countries, the 25th of this month is celebrated as Christmas. Which month is this? Number 1, June. Number 2, November. Number 3, December. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. While you're doing that, let's listen to some more music. Here is Tears Pouring Down by 손담비. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured it out yet. 아직도 못 풀었어. September 1st, 2013 was a Sunday. Every year, the first day of September and this month begin on the same day. And in most countries, the 25th of this month is celebrated as Christmas. Which month is this? Number 1, June. Number 2, November. Number 3, December. Here's the hint. This month has 31 days. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a CD from NCR. Let's listen to some more music. Here he is, The Taste of Your Lips. Ooh, by December, featured by EB. You've just heard The Taste of Your Lips by December and Stay by Pada. Now, I'll be wrapping up part 1, but I'm coming back, so don't cry. Here's the last song, Young Woman by Daybreak. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hotbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? Hotbeat. Yeah. Welcome to the second hour of Hotbeat. That was Not Is Young by Soul Dive. Let me tell you again how you can tune in to Hotbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO. Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your messages, comments, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to Party Rock by Boys Republic and Who's That Girl by EXID before coming back with Big Shot on Culture Code.
Coming to you directly from the top of the charts. This is a hot one. Check it out.
The world comes together through culture.
With me, Big Shot, Culture Code. Yes, sir. It's Friday. What's that song from G.O.D?
Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
밤, 이 밤, 불어오는 이 밤 tonight, tonight, it's Friday night.
뭔가 하고 싶은데 I don't know the lyrics. Okay. Yeah, but
I'm very excited because we're talking about
parties.
Oh,
yes. Today the topic itself about the party culture.
Yes.
A little bit different from the party what Kevin is thinking right now.
No?
A little bit different.
Okay, a little bit different.
Yeah.
All right.
Kevin party is more like nightlife party. The party I'm gonna talk is more a cultural party.
Okay.
But you like nightlife party? Call me. We can.
Yeah, I love to party.
We can. With friends.
With friends.
Yes.
친구들.
친구들. Okay. Today I'll be talking about the different type of party that we know.
Okay.
Including the unique 잔치. In Korea we have the 잔치. It's more like a feast. Banquet, but party as a general. We have a very different, unique culture with this. So we'll talk about that too.
All right.
Let's start with the first party. We call the block party.
Block party.
You might have heard about this usually in hip hop lyrics or in American movies that they were like, "Oh, yo, let's go through a block party in town." Actually, block party we don't have that much here in Korea, but in the States, like block party is something very like usual, common I can say,
thing, yeah.
is a public party that is by the residents in a specific city block. So the whole block in the neighborhood, they make us a party. And they just close the traffic and all that and just make us a party looking.
Yep.
And, they will have the free pass from house to house, socialize, often have a drink and have fun. You know what I'm saying? And then we have something we call the dances and balls. You heard of it? Maybe you know what it is when I explain.
Yep.
Because you lived in Australia. A dance is a social gathering which the guest dances.
Yep.
It may be casual, informal affair, or structural events such as the school dance or charity balls.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And dances usually take place during the evening. An afternoon dance is formally known as a tea dance. We call it a tea dance party. Some dances feature specific kinds of dancing, such as square dance, And here, the balls, what we call ball is a large formal party now. It's a formal party where they have a ballroom dancing. And usually the woman, they wear the ball gowns, that's how we call it, and the men wears the evening dress.
Evening dress, yes.
So it's a very formal party. Now, this is a very unique one in South America.
Okay.
We have this special party that called quinceañera.
Quinceañera.
Quinceañera. Quinceañera literally meaning the one who's 15.
15. Okay.
So sometimes we call the fiesta de 15 años or fiesta de quinceañera or simply quince.
Quince.
Actually, it's a celebration of a girl. It's only for girls.
Only for girls?
Yeah, not guys. Only for girls. 15th birthday in parts of Latin America.
Okay.
Or elsewhere where they have the Latin community, they celebrated this. This birthday is to celebrate differently from any birthdays because it's a marks of the transition from childhood to young womanhood. So
okay.
it's kind of this kind of, and celebration, however, varies significantly across the country. Why? Because like for example, there might be a more religious overtones than the others. But in South America, quinceañera is a very big event. And it's fun. I've been there too.
Oh, but is it only girl?
No.
Is it only for girls? Is it
The celebrating person is a girl.
Person is a girl, but you
they invite people.
invite people.
School people,
So
friends.
age is not
For guys?
for guys.
Well, will be age around that lady.
Oh,
so
okay,
if
okay,
my
okay.
friend is getting 15,
15,
she's a
you're-
girl,
Maybe
I'll go to her
16
birthday party, but I will say I'm going to a quinceañera, rather than saying I'm going to a birthday.
or birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's a
see.
big party in South America.
So in every country, every
South American
South
country,
American country,
they celebrate
They
this.
celebrate this. Oh,
It's a very big event.
okay.
Like I said,
Okay, okay.
it's like a transition from childhood to young womanhood.
womanhood.
So like
okay, okay.
성인.
그대여 물망설이나요. Oh, this is actually 성인식. This is not womanhood. Anyway, this is actually womanhood. It's not
Yeah.
young woman. 죄송합니다.
Okay. Any unique parties that you have been to?
Unique parties. Well, I think you already mentioned formal party, which is
The dances and the
dances
ball.
and the ball. That also in Australia they have it too. But during high school we have a lot of parties, like dance parties, because I went to this I went to boys' school.
Oh.
So every semester, end of semester, we used to have the dance parties. So as soon as we finish our test exams, at the end of semester, school actually organizes this dance party at our school, like in a hall. They get the DJs, all the sound equipments for parties, and we have to invite girls only.
Oh.
Because we're only guys.
I like that.
You like that, right?
I like that last part.
I used to-
I wasn't hearing the first part. I just heard the last part. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, because we're boys. We're like a boys' school, so we have to invite only girls. And like during the time, I used to like dance.
Get
a
all
lot.
the numbers?
No. 핸드폰이 없었어요, 저 그때.
뭐 핸드폰 있다고 전화
I didn't have any cell phones. But anyways, I used to b-boy with our crew and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And,
The other way out. Like, not Kevin answering the number, but the girls answering Kevin's number.
아니에요.
B-boy like, your number mine is 010. You know?
010, 101, you know, like, actually in Australia it's 0414.
See, he knows already. He
네,
knows.
근데, 뭐 인기가 조금 있었죠. Yeah, I had a little, you know, that, you know,
Yeah.
Kevin, yeah, this 어디 high school, yeah, 되게
오.
cool looking guy, you know.
그만합시다.
What about you? What about you?
나는
어땠어요?
me?
Yeah, when you go to party, like, are you 인기? 인기나?
This is actually a underaged show. I can't say.
like, 아니 인기 있지 않아요?
Well, depends.
Aren't you?
I'm a very humble person.
Really?
I like to keep myself very humble. No, but depends.
Because like all the hip hoppers,
Yeah.
like you, like, you know, they love to party, right?
Yeah, like.
Not like you know, like even you're underage.
Oh yeah, true.
There's a lot of house parties, like in Australia.
Yeah.
We have house parties and.
Well, if I go to a hip hop party, I think I do my thing. Yeah, I do my thing. You know, I know what I do. So.
Yeah, and like I think if you love party, then 아닙니다.
Yes.
자,
let's
아닙니다.
talk about a different topic.
Let's continue.
Yeah,
Alright.
before we go to a music break, one more interesting party. Maybe you guys haven't heard. It's called a crush party.
Okay.
You heard of a crush party?
Crush party, what's that?
Okay, a crush party is a party maybe in a fraternity where the sisters or brothers are given a certain number of invitations,
네.
according to their crushes, we call it, when they like somebody in behind.
Yes.
That's what it is, right? Crushes?
Crushes, yes.
Yeah? And these are passed on to friends outside of the fraternity and given to the crushes. So it's kind of like, while keeping a secret the name of the inviter,
Yes.
and there may be some sort of like a disclosure at the party, and so that guests can find out who has a crush on her or him.
Okay.
Okay, why you keep you laughing? What's wrong with it?
No, nothing.
You imagine me? You imagine me in a party in a club? You want to go to the party club with me, man?
Okay, Secret Party by Rania.
I didn't even mention Music Break.
We'll listen to that song. We'll
Okay, what was the song?
Secret Party by Rania.
Okay. Okay, let's move on before Kevin start laughing again.
Secret Party by Rania.
Yeah. In Korea, we have this called the 잔치.
잔치.
Yeah, which literally means party or feast.
Yes.
But it is a little different from the ordinary parties that we all know of. For example, the 잔치 in town, usually a small town now, but a long time ago, it used to be something really natural, but not now. So these towns usually are held in a small town, and there's a very important event such as the 60th anniversary of someone in their town, which we call it the 환갑. 야, 환갑. 나 이제 환갑이야.
내가 나이가 많이 들어가지고
좀 먹었지, 내가.
이제 내가 환갑이야.
이제부터 시작이지. It's a traditional way of celebrating one's 60th birthday in Korea. The number 60 means accomplishing one big circle and starting another one in one's life. As the traditional 60-year calendar cycle of a lunar calendar. So in the past, like average life expectancy was much lower than the 60.
Yes.
So when somebody got 60 years old, it also meant a big celebration. So in a small towns nowadays, when somebody in their town becomes 60, they used to open up this big 잔치, 환갑 parties. Usually they celebrate it in a big cities now. We just celebrate by ourselves, just families.
With families and relatives.
Yeah, but in a small towns, the whole town celebrates together. Or we have, what we have? Yes, we have somebody from town maybe becomes a famous person, or high office such as a judge or a doctor. They also celebrate this kind of thing.
yeah.
And in 한국말로, in Korean,
which is best luck for them.
yeah, and we go like, 잔치 열자고, 잔치.
yes,
Let's open up a party because in town we have somebody like him, you know? So, the whole point is the whole town usually gather up together. They open up a big feast and they cook Korean traditional food together. And all town members are invited to the party to celebrate this event. So, and also we have certain foods that are classified as a 잔치 food, the feast food, because these food shows up very frequently in these kind of events, such as the 떡. 떡, which is rice cake, is a Korean rice cake. Then we have the 잔치국수, also we call the 잔치 noodles, the party noodles, which is just noodles with anchovy and maybe a light broth, you know, with optionally with a beef broth, I think.
And with, like vegetables.
And stuff. It is served with a sauce made with sesame oil and all that kind of stuff. I think the reason why they call it the 잔치국수 is because of these noodles, the long noodles. It kind of means the blissful longevity of long-lasting marriage or maybe the life and all that. Because till now, if you go to a wedding or this big 잔치, they'll give you 잔치국수.
So it's like, those of you who don't know about 잔치국수, it's like bibimbap. Do you know, it's like a lot of vegetables and beef, but it's noodles.
With noodles. Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah,
and it's really easy to make, actually. And also we have the pajeon. That we introduced it last time in Culture Code. So I think it's really hard to, like for me, it was kind of hard how to explain 잔치 and party. You know, because the meaning is the same. But the way that we approach is kind of different. You know, it's more like a feast, I can say. But beside the 환갑, you know, we have the famous 돌잔치. It's very famous in Korea. It's a Korean tradition that celebrates the first birthday of the baby. This ceremony blesses the child with the purpose, future, and taking a great significance in Korea. So the birthday babies wear this hanbok, you know, the traditional Korean dress with the traditional hat. And usually when you're invited to this 잔치, to this party, we give money gift, you know, or gift that can be used for the babies. You can buy them like shoes, the how you say the 유모차, 율무차. Not 율무차, that's drink. 유모차, you know the car that where you put the baby and you go by the wheels. He's like, you want to buy tea for the baby. He's just born and he's like,
죄송합니다. What was
유모차.
유모차. I'm still I'm learning.
Yeah.
Please understand my Korean word, I think.
Yeah, but if like for 돌잔치, if you're a really close friend of the mother or the father, usually you can also give the 금반지, the gold ring,
The gold rings.
for the babies.
Yes,
you
or
know?
the necklaces. Or
yeah,
whatever.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
wristbands.
usually when you see a 돌잔치 party of picture for yourself, of yourself when you were a kid, and if the baby has a lot of rings in their hands, it means that your family was pretty rich. I think. This kid with
And
a lot of
also,
rings.
what's so special about 돌잔치 is like because like baby don't know what is this, what is that. So on a plate they put money and microphone. What else? What
They put a thread, 실?
실?
So it's basically more like you put all these kind
All these items.
items that relate with a certain job.
Certain job. Yeah, and if baby picks one, like let's say baby picked the microphone. Now
He'd be related with the
with some
job. But what did you pick?
I don't know.
My mom told me that I think I picked money.
Money. Oh,
Yeah.
맞네.
Yeah. But that's a big Korean traditional, like
돌잔치.
돌잔치, like Kevin said, there's a big event. If you go to a
It is,
돌잔치,
it is.
a party, that's the main event. You bring the little baby and they put the whole dishes with money, books, or pencil.
Pencil.
I think if you choose the book, you'll be somebody very smart
Very
or something
smart,
like
yeah.
that. And just let the baby choose the thing.
Yeah.
But I think the best choice is money, man.
money.
Yeah.
형 money.
잘 될 거야, 나는.
당연하죠. Of course.
Of course. Then also we have our own version of celebrating the New Year party. In Korea we call it 설날.
Yes.
Right? Which is the first day of the lunar calendar. It's different from the calendars that we know. Lunar calendar is the 10th of February, I think. It is one of the most important days of traditional Korean holidays. Usually on 설날, young kids, not the big ones, the young ones, go to the family elders, the father, the grandfather, and they do this thing called 세배.
세배.
You know what that is, right? Which
Yes,
is a
bow.
Bow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bow,
New
yes.
Year's bow, kneeling yourself in front of those elders. And while you do that on a 설날, and when you're bowing, you say like, "Oh, hope you always be healthy
and happy.
and stuff like that." 뭐 새해 복 많이 받으세요 and stuff like that, right? And the family elders give you money, which we call the 세뱃돈.
Yes, 세뱃돈.
세뱃돈. So you can say it is a
It's
new.
not a reggaeton, 세뱃돈.
Oh, 세뱃돈, reggaeton. Yeah.
세뱃돈,
It's getting all
reggaeton.
hip-hop-ish today. Yeah, actually, 세뱃돈 is a New Year's cash gift given to younger ones after receiving vows from them. Interesting.
And also we gonna have this month. We're gonna have 추석.
Oh yeah, 추석
is coming. 추석 is
Yeah.
coming. So it's basically the same. You
Yeah.
meet families, cousins, relatives, and just say hi to them and you have party
Yeah.
with your family.
And since he mentioned it, I guess I will choose 추석 for a topic next time.
Okay.
And let's talk
Yeah, let's
about
talk about the
the
추석, yeah.
background and how it came.
Yeah, how it came,
okay?
yeah,
and the
yeah.
food, of course.
Food,
from
of
추석 food is
course.
good.
Oh,
it's the
good.
day where you get fat. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I mean, we learned a lot today, right?
Yeah, we did,
learned
we
about.
did.
So I want to say one more time. The usual parties that we know and the 잔치, the Korean 잔치 문화, the 잔치 culture, it's a little bit different. It's more like a cultural family background party, like town, neighborhood,
Neighborhood
where everybody celebrate together for one purpose, like, to celebrate the good event. So if you come to Korea, I would recommend you guys, kind of experience this 잔치 문화.
잔치 문화,
It'll be
yeah.
very unique.
Yeah.
It'll be very different from the clubs that you go or this nightlife that you have. You will see more kind of a traditional stuff.
Yes.
And I recommend you, if you have a Korean friend, please
Yeah.
try to go to a 돌잔치.
Yeah, 돌잔치,
돌잔치 is
yeah.
amazingly fun.
And also other 잔치s that we talked about, like we talked about 환갑.
Yeah.
And you can try that. If you have Korean friends in Korea, then if they have 환갑 잔치, they can invite you to that 잔치 because it's like open party.
Yeah, true.
Right?
And you can learn kind of how we Koreans respect the
Respect the
elders.
elders.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can learn that like right in front. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it's already time for me to go.
Okay.
It's Friday, so I won't be seeing you guys for 2 days, but I'll be back.
Okay, and we'll talk about 추석.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'll make sure I'll take that choice.
Because this is coming.
Yeah,
very
we can
soon.
talk about Chuseok and Thanksgiving. The
Thanksgiving,
differences and stuff like that. Okay, that's what's
Okay,
up.
all right,
Okay, so what's
sure.
our song?
Party All the Time by UKISS, and I'll see you.
You kiss.
UKISS.
내가 만만하네.
내가 만만하네.
Yeah.
Hey. Yes, and I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. I'll let your
Okay.
boy. Yeah.
Bye-bye, y'all.
See ya.
searching for you. Who knows when, where, and how we'll meet? David O is searching for you.
David, tell us who we'll be meeting today.
What's up, Kevin and Heartbeat listeners? Today I'm out in Pundang, and man, I love Pundang. Everything is new, the buildings are nice, and it's a bit more spaced out than what I'm used to in Seoul. But hey, I found someone awesome to interview for Searching for You. Hey dude, what's your name?
Hey, I'm Brian.
Brian, where are you from?
I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. I have a friend from Tennessee, but tell me more about that place.
It's the music city of the USA. A lot of country music, a lot of white people, and a lot of great food and barbecue.
Do you do barbecue yourself?
Actually, I haven't quite mastered the art of barbecue, but I go out and eat a lot.
What kind of barbecue do you do over there?
Over there, a lot of pork, baby back ribs with that barbecue sauce, sweet and sour. You can't go wrong with any of those.
Have you tried the Korean barbecue?
Oh, the Korean barbecue, absolutely. That's where my struggle is right now. I love American barbecue, but Korean barbecue, oh man, I love that so much better.
What kind of Korean barbecue do you like?
I love the kalbi over here.
Kalbi, tell our listeners about it.
Kalbi over here is savory, delicious. Every bite is like having the first bite, so you can eat all day. And I love the all-you-could-eat barbecue places here in Korea. They're so cheap, affordable, and you eat so much food.
Right, they are affordable. They're under $10, most of these places. Absolutely delicious. While you're living here in Korea now, what do you think of the K-pop scene?
Oh, the K-pop scene is huge over here, especially in Korea. In Nashville, I wouldn't say K-pop is so big, but it's definitely getting out there. And but over here, I'm so glad I'm in Korea now, in Pundang. Tons of advertisements for Korean artists. It's pretty fun.
What kind of music is people into in Nashville?
In Nashville, country is very popular, and I understand that there's a lot of collabos and even Korean people trying to hit up that scene, but I'm not too sure if it's big here in Korea just yet.
Well, you're here in Korea now. What are some of the groups that you see the most of?
I see Big Bang a lot, 21, some new ones I'm not too sure about, but I know a lot of the older ones, but I'm trying to get into the more new, modern Korean groups.
All right, talking about new groups, I'm going to let you request a song. Why don't you request a song that's pretty recent?
Let's go with Growl by EXO.
Growl by EXO, that's a perfect choice. That song is sick right now. That'll be coming your way. I hope you have an awesome time here in Korea, and hopefully you return to Tennessee to enjoy their barbecue. But while you're here, eat as much barbecue as you can. Listeners, once you get here, eat a lot of barbecue. It is delicious. Well, that's me for Searching for You. Until next time, it's David O.
Heartbeat Special Song for You. On our special, we're playing all the request songs that we couldn't play for you over the month. Our next song is a requested from Natalie from USA. Me says Breathe. Then Candy in Hong Kong, 143 by Henry. After that, we'll listen to a request song from Anne in Philippines. Philippines, Yoon Jong-shin featured by Park Ji-yoon's Goodbye. Here we go. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, December. The winner will be announced after the show on a Heartbeat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will receive a CD from NCR. Now it's time to close out Heartbeat for Friday, September 6th. I'll be coming back tomorrow. And here is your last song, My Student Teacher by NCR. See you guys tomorrow. 안녕!